Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make a practically free sketchbook. Everything I use can be found in the everyday household and should pretty much be free. So let's get started. As you can see, we start off with a cereal box and then cut it in half. Moving on, you will want to trace the dimensions of the sketchbook that you want straight onto the blank side of the box. This makes it easier to cut in a straight line when we start to cut. So now that you have your cover, you will want to fold it in half. To get my edge really flat, I like to flatten it down with a ruler. Next, do the same with your paper and place it inside the cover of the book. Align the paper with the edges of the sketchbook and then begin to cut. I find it easy to do if you keep the ruler there when you begin. Do this on all sides. Once done, it should look something like this. Next, I measure in where I want the thread to go through on both the cover and the paper. For me, I put it in at about 1 inch on both sides. After that, you'll want to wiggle the needle to try to get it through all the sheets of paper. I'd say this is about the hardest part of making the sketchbook. Once through, I use safety pins to keep them in place while threading. Once you get it through both holes of the paper, thread it through the cover. After that, thread through all parts again. Cut the string and then double knot it. If you're like me, then you'll need this step, otherwise you probably won't. I tied the string too tight, then couldn't untie it when one of the strings ended up being too loose. If it happens to you, just don't be afraid to duct tape one of the strings down. Next, cover the whole back with glue or Mod Podge if you would like. Then place it on the piece of paper that you want to use as the cover. Next, you'll want to fold and glue all the edges down. And cut off where all the corners overlap. Remember, don't forget to do it on the rest of the sides. For the top and bottom, you'll have to cut in the middle before placing them down, but otherwise it's basically the same. for the inside cover, on a different colored piece of paper, you'll want to cut out dimensions that will fit on the inside of the sketchbook. Then glue them in where you need to. And that's it, a free, quick, easy to make sketchbook. So now that you know how to make it, you should probably know should you make it. If you don't want to break the bank, then yes. I mean, look at the materials. If you don't already have them at home, you can find it at cheap at a lot of stores. And by doing so, you can save some sweet, sweet cash. Otherwise, no. For one, it takes up a lot of time. Two, although very cheap or even free, sketchbooks don't cost that much money. This one was only $5. But in the end, I'll leave it up to you. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content.